As most children do, I went through many phases along my road to self-discovery, but one thing that always stuck was my passion for Littlest Pet Shops and video creation. I used to fantasize about becoming an LPS tuber. By the age of 12, I started a YouTube channel in the middle of the night that I named Purple Pets 987. There wasn't much thought put into that other than getting an LPS purple platypus the day before, but for my mascot, I chose a Great Dane, number 1647, who we all know today as Lance. Upon entering my teen years, I wanted a new name so badly. I wanted something that fit me better. But of course, having grown up on this channel, what fit me was constantly changing. By the age of 18, I decided it was finally time to take that step and rebrand my channel into something much more my age, thus giving us the LyssLpsTV rebrand. At the time of choosing this username, I thought it would forever stick. Though that being said, I thought the same thing 6 years prior. And now, 4 years later, I've made a lot more progress on that self-discovery road. I chose the name LyssLpsTV because that was the version of my name I went by at the time. I didn't feel as though I identified with my birth name. It never felt like it was my own. Lyss, however, gave me a sense of identity. I didn't cringe when I was addressed by it, and to me, that felt like it was mine. But I've grown and I've learned a lot more about myself. I've learned there's a difference between tolerance and bliss. I found a name for myself that is my own, a name that, when I hear it, I can actually picture the person that I want to become, and not just my younger self and the person that I thought I needed to be. So with that being said, I think it's time I change my username once more. I wanted something more timeless for me, something that I don't really see myself growing out of, and something that can fit alongside any other changes and growth that I go through in life. So welcome to my 10-year rebrand, Lurid LPS. I'm sure some of you might be wondering as to why I've done this. Or maybe you don't care, but I have an announcement to make regardless. This last year, I finally accepted my identity, and I've started to transition. I didn't think I would be this nervous. Okay, you may have noticed a while back I changed my pronouns on all of my platforms to either they, them, or any all. This was so that I was being misgendered a little less without actually having to come out yet. I've been scared to do so, to say the least. Shout out to all of my OG viewers from back in 2016 who would comment on my videos asking if I was a dude, because turns out you were right. It's funny to me because I knew I picked a boy mascot to live through him. Like, I knew what I was doing. And so when those comments would come in, I just leave them there to rot. I didn't want to say no, but I didn't want to say yes. Yeah, I never responded to any of those. And if anybody that commented that way back in the day is still watching my channel, I hope that you're satisfied that you finally got your answer. My pronouns will officially be he, him. It's really fucking weird to say, I'm not gonna lie. So that's what it's gonna be on all my platforms now. That being said, if you see anyone using she, her, please don't be rude if you choose to correct them, because obviously there's gonna be a transition period. I've been on YouTube for 10 years. I'd also like to mention that I'm gonna be starting hormone therapy, aka testosterone. Woohoo! I've actually been fighting for this for a year. It's so weird, like it was such a fight to get to here, and then now that it's happening, it's all going really fast. But yeah, I just wanted to mention that so that you guys can like prepare yourself for my voice to change. Like, don't be alarmed in a few months if I sound like a whole ass fucking dude. Because that's intentional. Yeah, happy Pride Month. I figured this was as good a time as any to come out. All my other platforms will now be at Lurid LPS. It's so weird to say that. Lurid. Lurid. Did you not like my demon voice? I'm sorry. My bad. All of my other platforms are going to be at Lurid LPS, nothing more. So if you see Lurid LPS official, that's a fucking lie. Now, as for what you sweet cheeks can call me by, Lyss is a nickname of my dead name. So I'd prefer to not be called that anymore, but of course I know there will be an adjustment period for that as well, because I've been Lyss for 4 years now. We gotta shake that shit like we did Purple. Just fucking end it. Lyss is dead, okay? There has been a murder. So you can now call me Lurid. If you want to get more personal though, you can call me E, which is the initial of my new name, but I'm not sure if I want to dox myself yet because I think I want to let my new name simmer, you know, for just a little bit longer before I lock it in. I just feel like that saves us from any future confusion. Apparently, clearing your throat with Ultra Peachy Keen Monster doesn't actually clear your throat at all. You should probably drink water. As I said in my previous rebrand video, you can also call me Lance because I've had people doing this since 2016, so it's not anything out of the ordinary for me. And I love Lance. I love my boy. He's got a cool name. Chose it myself. So if you'd like to call me by it, by all means, go ahead. Or feel free to make up a nickname of your own for me. live your truth. That's all for my rebrand. I'm not making any other changes to my channel besides focusing on different content and trying to stray away from haul videos. I do love a good haul, but I'd like to actually produce real projects and tap back into my creative side. Thank you all so much for sticking with me through my absence and watching this to the end, and I will see all of you in my next Littlest Pet Shop video.